Please click on the subscribe button so you get notified when the latest content drops. Now, let's kick it.
Are back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to N1 from the End Zone with your favorite host, King NPV. Yeah, no, that's me, baby. So right now we're actually going to be talking about this gentleman right here, Benjamin Sesko, going to Manchester United. We're going to be breaking down this ESPN article, and I'm actually going to be giving you my thoughts on the Benjamin Sesko acquisition to Manchester United. Because I just think they might have overpaid and basically got themselves like another Garnacho, another Rasmus Højlund situation over in Manchester United. So let's break down this article written by not TMZ. We're going to be breaking it down by ESPN. So, Benjamin Sesko, Man United agreed deal for Red Bull Leipzig star. Manchester United have reached an agreement with RB Leipzig for striker Benjamin Sesko, sources told ESPN. The Slovenian international is set to move for a fee worth in the region of 85 million euros, which is about $98.8 million, including add-ons. A source told ESPN that Leipzig view the add-ons as achievable and that the deal includes a sell-on clause entitling them to a percentage of any future transfer fee. A friendly match will also be organized between the teams in the future. Sesko, 22, is set to fly to Manchester, England on Thursday evening before undergoing his medical. Sources have told ESPN that he could be unveiled at Old Trafford before the team's preseason friendly against Fiorentina on Saturday. United have seen off competition from Newcastle United for Sesko. Oh, basically they beat Newcastle United for the signing of Sesko, which is kind of ironic because Newcastle is in the Champions League, and Sesko opted to go to Manchester United, who are not in any European competitions. The only competitions they're going to be playing are going to be the domestic competitions like the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup, and then their weekly Premier League games, because they have no European competition whatsoever, like the Champions League, Europa League, or the Conference League. They staved off relegation, and they got lucky to continue. Like, I'll be real with you, I would love to see Manchester United get relegated as a gunner. I'm just saying. Sources told ESPN that although Newcastle made a series of bids for Sesko, he made it clear that his preference was a move to Old Trafford. He had been training away from the rest of the first team squad as negotiations over his future progressed. Sesko's looming move to Old Trafford is likely to have an impact on Eddie Howe's Newcastle and where their star striker Alexander Isak will play next year after they rejected Liverpool's first bid for the Sweden international. Sesko managed 21 goals in 45 appearances for Leipzig in all competitions last year and enjoyed a spell at RB Salzburg before moving to Germany in 2023. He will become United's third major signing of the summer following the arrivals of Matheus Cunha from the Wolves and Brian Mbeumo from Brentford. It takes their spending in transfer window to around 200 million mark. I think this is the second highest signing that Manchester United have actually ever done. By now, he's actually been unveiled in Manchester. And I think part of the reason why Sesko ultimately decided to...
Guys, have you heard? Nelson, tell the people.
Shady Mob Productions is an official affiliate of HBO Max. Click on the link in the description and sign up so you can watch hit series like Hard Knocks, Game of Thrones, and House of Dragons.
Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you can be notified when the latest content drops.
Or to go to Manchester was just because of the fact that he did it to spite Arsenal. Because I remember before Arsenal landed on Victor Gyökeres, we were like, I'm pretty sure that reports came out that Sesko was Arsenal's first choice. And at that point, I came out with the video basically saying what makes Sesko the first choice if if he hasn't scored as many goals and like he hasn't developed to the point where it looks like he'll be an elite striker in the Premier League, at least in my honest opinion. I felt like somebody like Gyökeres, who had managed to contribute about 70 goals for Benfica, was a much better option as a defining striker that Arsenal, like the missing piece that we needed. Sesko was not. Sesko was still a player that needed to develop. And honestly, I think Manchester United overbid and got taken to the house for Sesko. I don't know if Sesko is going to be able to get the development that he needs at Manchester United. And I think he did it because he's a football player. I'm assuming he has knowledge of the game and he knows that Manchester United and Arsenal have been rivals for the past like 30 years, even though both teams have not had the greatest success. So I'm curious to see how Manchester United responds this year with not having any European competitions and only focusing on one game a season. If it doesn't go well, they'll have another Rasmus Højlund situation, another Garnacho situation, another Rashford situation. Maybe Sesko is the solution for them, but based on how his career has gone as of late and only really having like I think the last couple of seasons where he's consistently like been not great, not good, but a decent player for the teams for Red Bull. It's the reason why I'm just not a big believer, and I think Manchester United honestly overbid on Sesko. And yeah, I don't think they're gonna finish in the top 6. I think they'll finish top 10. I'd be surprised if they don't, and if they do. And if they finish anywhere near where they finished last season, they should be fired. Amarin should be fired. Amarin, fired. Not worth it. Not worth it whatsoever. For a club like Manchester United to continue to struggle the ways that they've struggled after spending the amount of money that they've spent makes no sense to me. We'll be right back after these messages.
Guys, have you heard? Nelson, tell the people.
Stadium Productions is an official affiliate of HBO Max. Click.
Guys, join me, Alex the Man Angelov, and check out A&A Radio, where we're going to be talking about the latest and greatest financial news, investments, banking, and personal finance. Check out the channel, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you can be notified when the latest content drops.
Guys, you're watching the Shady Mob production. Make sure to follow the Shady Mob podcast, where we break down all the latest content and talk about life. Please make sure to share, like, comment, and subscribe so you can be notified when the latest content drops.